All right. As a result of the fact that I discussed the Hart Trophy and how I don't think that McDavid should necessarily be in that conversation, not in terms of actually winning it. Top five, sure. Here are your Bill Lindsay Award winners. Now, the Bill Lindsay Award is awarded to the player that the NHLPA agrees is the best player, the most outstanding player in the league. Notice it doesn't say MVP. There's McDavid, Kane. Now, the 72 points has got an asterisk here because that was a shortened season. Let's go all the way down to here. 2002, Calgary, 79 points, fifth in the Northwest, no playoffs. Jarome Iginla wins the award. How does Jarome Iginla win it? He wins it via the fact that he had 52 goals, 96 points, and Calgary only had 201 goals. That means if Calgary did anything offensively that night, Iginla was a part of it. If Iginla couldn't get any points that night, Calgary didn't win. So let's compare that to this year. 39 goals, 60 assists, 99 points so far for McDavid. Edmonton has 221 goals. They already have 20 goals more than Calgary had, and he has 3 more points. Iginla did not win the Hart Trophy that year. That was the year it went to Jose Theodore because he dragged Montreal into the playoffs. Nathan MacKinnon this year is dragging Colorado to the playoffs. Without MacKinnon, they're not even in the hunt. And Taylor Hall's doing the same thing in New Jersey. It's a strange thing because I see people saying, "Well, McDavid's the best player in the league." That's not what the Hart Trophy's for. The Hart Trophy's to the most valuable person in the league, the guy that you look at and say, "Wow, that team made the playoffs because of him." Essentially, it's been pointed out. Well, in '88, Lemieux got it. Yeah, and in '88, Lemieux had 168 points. And it was insane. Gretzky had 149, and the next leading scorer had 130. So when you lead the league in scoring by 37 points, other than that Gretzky guy, who you beat by 19, you might win yourself a Hart Trophy. McDavid has come out of nowhere, and he's been on quite a run. And I get it. But this is the award that McDavid will and should win. Because I don't want to come across as people saying, "Oh, well, he just hates McDavid. That's all it is. He just doesn't like McDavid." No. This is the award for the best player in the league. This is the one that when players sit down and they go, the best player in the league. Notice Ovechkin won it 3 years in a row. He didn't win 3 Harts in a row, but he won 3 Lindsay Awards in a row. And I've said before, I think this is the award that players would be proudest of the awards because it's voted on by other players. And still, when you look, it is usually given to a player on a team that finishes pretty high up in the playoffs. So I wouldn't rule MacKinnon out for this one. But this one might, probably will, go to Connor McDavid. McDavid is a special talent. He is the best player in the league right now, and I would include Crosby in that. At the start of the year, I guessed McDavid for 110 points. I had people saying, "Whoa, no, he's not going to get 110 points. You're a little bit crazy." He has 99. He has a handful of games left. He could end up with 110. But, again, the Hart Trophy's for most valuable to their team. The best player in the league gets the Patrick Trophy. Or it used to be Lester Patrick, now it's the Bill Lindsay. The wording is a little bit different, and it's important that it's different. Your best player in the league is not necessarily the most valuable player on that team. And people have been rightfully pointing out Marchand in Boston, and I avoid talking about him. I avoid talking about it because people know I'm a Boston fan, but my God, when you need a big goal in Boston, Marchand gets it or generates it every single time. And when Marchand's not in the lineup, you can see a huge difference in their offense. Now, McDavid hasn't been out this year, so I can't say anything about McDavid or the Oilers, but again, if we're just going to give the award to the guy based on him being Connor McDavid, that's a mistake. But this one's his. In my opinion, and I want to call it the Lester Patrick Award, but it's the Bill Lindsay Award. In my opinion, the Bill Lindsay Award goes to Connor McDavid, and I don't think it's close. But I'd be interested to know what you guys think. Again, I think back to Iginla because I looked at the first board I did of all the Hart Trophy winners, and I thought, now that year that Theodore won, he wasn't the best player in the league. He was just the guy that dragged Montreal to the playoffs. And yeah, the best player in the league was Iginla, and it wasn't close. He had the 52 goals, which is more than a quarter of the goals scored by the team. He had 96 points. He factored in almost half the goals scored for the team. That's insane. And by the standard that we're using to apply and say, well, McDavid should be the Hart winner, then Iginla should have had a Hart that year. But Calgary missed the playoffs. They had 79 points in 82 games, which is right around where Vancouver. I'm used to Vancouver having losing records. Right around where Edmonton looks to be ready to finish this year. And to me, it makes the most sense to say Connor McDavid is the winner of the Lindsay Award. Your Hart Trophy goes to McKinnon or Hall. And that's just my opinion. Let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. And again, Iginla feels McDavid's pain. Iginla knows exactly how it feels to be the good guy on a team full of iffy players. But again, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you again soon.